celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Las Vegas Raiders and the New Orleans Saints. Taken in the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here come the Saints for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about it being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Throwing on first down. Knight on the slow, complete to Hopkins. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Looking to throw. Knight. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Jannard Avery. Just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Looking to throw on second down. Knight. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was trying to get that ball to Auden Tate, and it's third down.
Brings up third down and 17.
From the gun, Knight. Bears have got him.
The quarterback taken down and set.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Now the first carry for Darrington Evans. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Anderson a first down and more. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And finally brought down at the 43. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Number 86.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. They'll run on first down with Evans. Room here to run. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all this stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them. I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Raiders 3.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
at their own 25-yard line.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 16 yards, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Intended for...
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Throwing again. Knight. That one going to be complete to David Moore.
That's good.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 29-yard line.
10 at the 29-yard line.
They go back to the ground with Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Raiders 3, Saints nothing.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Knight. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all you got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. By kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
That will throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Now we'll run with Evans. They find some open field here. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 31 yards there and a first down. He showed his shiftiness and his explosion to take him all the way down near the goal line.
Love that description, and it creates momentum. Maybe you hand it to him again.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Robbie Anderson. His second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
From the gun, Knight. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down. Knight caught right side. Tate. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
A gain of 3 on the play. And the
Mahomes now on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 42. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. It's Evans. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes that's a danger putting that jumbo set out there. You just get a lot of bodies massed in one location. You can wind up with 18, 20, maybe even all 22 in the box. and there's nowhere to run the football.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts,
First down.
as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. On first down, Mahomes. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Las Vegas.
They'll look to run with Evans. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Darrington Evans, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders add on to their lead. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Operating from the gun. Knight. He's got the completion to Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 1st and 10, Knight. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we have come to halftime. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Raiders 17, Saints 3.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. Returnable here for Davis. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Here's Evans. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
They go It's complete to start the drive. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up second.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Johnson. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 36.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Trey Hendrickson. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. From the gun, Knight. And the pressure gets to him again. Trey Hendrickson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
And he's going to go down again. Trey Hendrickson able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Past the 20.
Oh, yeah!
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darrington Evans, 79 yards. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
For the point after.
He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense.
Can't get away, and he's taken down.
Quarterback taken down and sacked.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
On 2nd down, it's Johnson. And a good job by the Raider defense yet again as they drop him for a 2nd straight loss. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Throwing on 3rd and long. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Davis now to return it. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He has a chance to hit that often elusive 200-yard mark on this drive.
And most of the time during the game, people aren't keeping track of individual statistics.
Are you sure?
Well, a lot of the runners kind of know. But I'll guarantee you someone has sent word into the offensive line that he's got a chance to get over 200 on this drive. That should give them a little extra motivation because they love it when backs break that barrier.
Absolutely. We'll see if he can do it. Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll go again here with Evans. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Darrington Evans.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Mahomes pass complete to number 86. A gain of 4 yards. 1st down.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Darrington.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Johnson. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Saints, 15-yard.
They'll go right back to Evans. And he'll take this one down near the 15. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That's complete right around the 8. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5.
To number 86.
9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
4-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Evans. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Stop short of the goal.
The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling, but inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
And now the Saints get set to trot out there. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
Raiders 49-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Knight. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 38-yard line. And the Raiders have got him. Trey Hendrickson able to record his 5th sack of the season.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. From the gun, Knight. Pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the ball alive. The pressure gets to him again. Trey Hendrickson and the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
First down.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. And we've got a timeout.
Second down.
9 seconds remaining. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes firing quickly here, and that's complete. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. On the ground, it's Evans. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second